Hello, Scorpio. We're doing the full moon eclipse in Pisces reading for you. So what I have tuned into is that you might be feeling creatively blocked, but it's time to let go of fear. Your creativity is ready to flow, and this eclipse will help you release the fear and doubt that's been keeping you from fully expressing yourself. Now, let's see what we have here. That was what I picked up before I even pulled these cards, and this makes so much sense. I love it. So the Oracle card is Make a Wish. I think you need to find your muse. Find something that inspires you to trust your magic. And it can be just like when we were kids. It could be just that simple and magical as, finding a dandelion, making a wish and blowing, the seeds away and let them float to where they need to go. I think that's so powerful and whimsical. And sometimes we need that because life can just get so serious. Like this Five of Swords, definitely fear and frustration and things that have been going on in your mind that have just kind of given you a headache. You're tired of it. You're sick of that same old inner dialogue just taking over and kind of ruining your day. I'll pull some clarifiers too. Let's just jump in. Let's pull a clarifier for that Five of Swords, because this full moon is the perfect time to start seeing what reflects. Now, do I have the whole deck? The whole deck is upside down. Okay. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, and that's what you wish. That's what you want. And you have moments of knowing it's there and trusting it and feeling really good about it and optimistic. And then those doubts and those thoughts come in that say, well, I can't do it, or reminder of how the past showed up and it didn't work out. And so it's like you keep flip-flopping back and forth between the two of those. So I think in knowing that, and me as a Scorpio, I totally can relate to this, always keep coming back to the dream. Always keep coming back to the wish. We are going to wander off and take detours all the time. That's never going to stop. But we can shorten the time it takes for us to get back to the land of wishes and higher vibrations. And you need to have the courage and the strength to just push through. Sometimes you have to take that approach of just doing it, even though it might feel scary, or even though you might not see the results right away. You have to keep going. Trust and have the strength that even if you can't see the results, you know the goodness is still coming. Let's pull a clarifier. Oh my gosh. Yeah, another 10 of Cups. It's there. And you know what, Scorpio? You know it's there. Admit it. And then the doubts come in and that all fills in the gaps, but you have maybe fleeting moments of trusting that life is full of amazing adventures and connections and celebrations. And then it flips back to, the fear, frustration, the loss, and that's all part of it. But keep focused on those good vibrations because they will always, always come back. And then there's the Three of Pentacles. Whenever I see this, I think of community, and I think that belonging to a place where you can all create together and really you find your place in the world. And I think it's such an important thing, even if you're an introvert where, not all introverts want to be by themselves. We want to belong. We want to connect. It needs to come not at a cost. It needs to come without that energetic drain. So you need to have the opportunity to connect with people and still know when it's time to step away for a little bit. Okay? Now let's clarify that one. With the Three of Pentacles. So I mean what I say. That's what the universe is telling you right here. And it's interesting because this can also have the opposite. Now, one of my Tarot Cafe members sees this in a different way. Now they see it as, you know, a little disturbing because it's so dark in the background. And, you know, really it's the unknown. And if you're new to a community, yes, it can feel awkward and uncomfortable, even though, you know, everyone there is into knitting like you are, or whatever, fill in the blank of whatever it is, you know, you have in common. But trust that you'll always see the light. Like here, you do see light shining in there, and you just need to trust. The darkness isn't there to scare you. It's there to veil what you don't need to see yet. So don't worry about what you can't see. Focus on what you love. Focus on what you're striving for. And just trust that the right people will be attracted to you, and you will be attracted to the right opportunities. Ooh, I really love that for you, Scorpio. This full moon's going to be a really good one. Let me pull one final oracle card to just sew it all up. Guide. Trust your guides. Call on your guides for help. And sometimes you are the guide. Sometimes you have to be the one holding the flashlight and shining the way. Well, there you go, Scorpio. Make sure you read for your rising and moon signs, and we'll see you in the next video.